Highlights this week: Junction Rovers are crowned champions of the 3rd Division.
And the Co-Cup starts.
Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. And with me as usual, Andrew Pequeno.
How's it going?
I'm well, and how's it going on your side, Andrew?
Fine, thank you.
So far?
It's been good. It's been a bit cold today, lots of rain.
Sure.
We're getting into winter now, which is football time.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a good evening. It's a good evening.
Yeah, we got the end of the 3rd Division coming, and then also obviously LFA now in full swing, like we said last week.
And the Co-Cup started, which is great. I think everybody was looking forward to the Coke. Everybody wants to get to Athlone Stadium. There were a lot of games on Sunday. I don't think we're going to go through all of them. We'll just pick out a few at different venues. But yeah, listen, the Co-Cup under 18s and the seniors were in full swing. But I think the big news of the week, Shamiel, is we have a new champion in the regional 3rd division.
Yeah, Junction Rovers, JR69. Well done to the guys there, management and staff, players, winning the league with a few games to spare.
Yeah.
Winning all the top dogs in the last couple of games. Greenwood, the game at Westream.
Yeah.
And then Silver Spurs.
Yeah, they beat Vasco the Friday night.
Yes.
The Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
They beat Vasco 4-3, I think it was. It was a very good game. And then Sunday they beat Silver Spurs away at Hickory Road 3-2.
Yeah. Which
is brilliant. They were 2-1 down at halftime. We were playing our Co-Cup game at the same time as that game was on at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And I was getting updates on my phone, and I saw that Silver Spurs were 2-1 up at halftime. I thought, we're going to have some changes here on near the top of the log. And then Junction got through it. They scored in the last minute to win 3-2. And, big ups to Coach De Weber and his team. It's not easy winning the regional 3rd division. No, it's a lot of games all on top of each other. You've got to keep the boys motivated, injuries, suspensions, all of that. But congratulations to his technical team, to the exco of the club. And we hope they get through the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what we want ultimately. Get to the playoffs, get into the ABC. We're all rooting for you guys. Hopefully you guys can do it. And just looking at their stats at the moment, or the log, only drawn 1 game out of the season so far, 32 matches played. Yeah. Lost only 8. 70 goals scored.
Sure.
Goal difference there of 25 is not bad. So, it's good all-around performance. And also, like we saw on that match against Greenwood, defensively, they're strong. And
yes, very strong.
Like they say, your defense wins you
league titles, correct.
So, that's well done again there to Junction Rovers. And, as we say, wishing you all the best for the playoffs, getting to the APC Putsepe. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to have another...
It'll be great for a team from Heiderveld.
Yeah,
I think Heiderveld. They got the ladies in the Sasol League and all of that. It would be great to have another ABC team. I think Young Pirates were the last team that was in the ABC from Heiderveld, and I think Heiderveld has the talent. They got Goal 50 there and Junction in the regional 3rd division. They've got teams in the surrounding areas, Mannenberg. There's lots of talent there. And hopefully they can represent.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get on to the results of the rest of the matches in the 3rd division. So obviously quite a few matches played. I think there was sort of a double-header weekend, if I remember correctly, Saturday and Sunday. So we'll touch on some results and probably most, I suppose. Okay, we know who the winners of the league is. That's normally what we want to know at the beginning of the season. But we never know who's going to be relegated. And that battle is still on there.
That battle's going to go down to the last game, Shamiel. Yeah. There's 4 teams battling it out for 3 spots. Or basically 1 spot to stay safe. Unless Junction get promoted, 3 will go down. Yeah. And it's very tight. I mean, Invincible have tried their best to get back into it, but I think they're just going to fall short. Yeah. And it's between Ocean View, Milano, and Woodlands now.
Yeah, and
the other 2 spots.
Milano's basically drawn back into that sort of. Now they're even in a worse position at the wrong time of the season. They were sort of hovering there all the time.
Correct.
But now they're sort of second last at the moment on the log. And I think let us just look at the results quickly, some of the results, because we're now jumping the gun looking at the log there. So talking about teams at the bottom of the log, Woodlands and Invincible, 3-2 win for Invincible Cravenby. I think that match was on Sunday.
Yeah, poor result for Woodlands. Yeah. At home, they needed to win. Yeah. They needed 3 points to make them almost safe. Yeah. Poor result for them, but a good result for Invincible, keeping them sort of in the fight.
Yeah. And then the match that was played on Saturday, Ocean View hosting Silver Spurs. I think we sort of thought it would be a tougher encounter, but Silver Spurs doing well there with a 3-0 win over Ocean View. So that's a good result there. And then looking at some other results, Trinis and Jomo Powers. Jomo's winning 5-4 against Trinis. I think suppose end of the season and sort of players are back at LFA and so on. And then the other result, Ocean View and Premier United. Win there for Ocean View against Premier.
Good result for Ocean View. Yeah. They needed the points as well.
Yeah.
Setting them up for the last 2 games of the season. that they more than likely have to win to stay up.
Definitely. I think we're going to, is it okay if we jump to the log?
Let's jump to the log.
Let's jump to the log. Okay, as we know, Junction Rovers top of the log there at the moment and winning the league with 2 games to spare. So there's 1 match this week, and then we look at the fixtures now. Then the final matches on the 3rd of June.
3rd of June. Everybody kicking off same time.
Same time, 3 o'clock, different venues. And then just looking at let's look at the top 3. Silver Spurs second with 63 points. And Greenwood also 63 points, so they could still change that, get into second.
Yeah, they could still get to second. That's good. You know, they play Silver Spurs last game.
Okay.
So, you know, whoever's going to, once they end up second, be the bridesmaid.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was once told by my chairman at Hanover Park that nobody looks past first.
Yeah.
So, you know, but it's, you know, it's still pride, you know. Yeah. Still pride at the end of the day.
Definitely. And then our focus there, I think let's look at the bottom of the log. So we've got at the moment Invincible, Craven, bottom. I think it's safe to say that Invincible won't be in the 3rd division next year.
Yeah.
Cape Town United or Milano, they now second last with 27 points. Worst position they've been in this season at the wrong time of the season. Ocean View in 3rd last with 28 points. Wow. 32 matches played. And then from there on, so basically at the moment, there's 3 teams going down unless Junction Rovers win into the playoffs. And in 15th spot there is Woodlands with 29 points. So it's 29 points Woodlands, 28 Ocean View, 27 Milano, and 23 Invincible. So
yeah, Invincible, the best they could do is 29. Yeah. And their goal difference is the worst out of everyone.
Okay.
So it looks like they're definitely going to be in the bottom 3.
Yeah.
Cape Town United, Ocean View, and Woodlands are fighting it out. And they've all got tough games, coming up.
And maybe we should just have a look at that.
Let's look at this week's games coming up.
Look at the matches coming up. So if you go to our website, www.thefourthmoment.co.za, all the fixtures for the rest of the season are uploaded, so you can go have a look there. So matches taking place this weekend. So Milano away to FC Hout Bay on Friday night. That's going to be a tough match.
Yeah,
definitely a tough match, but they've got it all to play for.
Mind you, FC Hout Bay lost 11-0 on the weekend to Cape Town City, so I really don't know what kind of team FC Hout Bay are going to put out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then also just looking at some of the other teams there. Woodlands, they playing Goal 50 Unite.
Okay.
That's doable. That's doable for them. Invincible Craven will be playing Trinis.
Oh, Derby.
Yep. And then just who was the other one? Woodlands. Okay, we just say Woodlands Goal 50 Unite. Yeah. Okay, sure. So some of the other matches coming up this week.
And who's Ocean View got?
Trying to keep this one that I missed. Oh, Matroosfontein. Okay.
Okay, they're away at Matroosfontein.
Yeah. Woo. All tough matches.
All tough matches. Whoever, let's say if Woodlands win or Ocean View win, they're fighting for that 4th spot.
Fourth spot.
Milano win, everybody's still got a chance. You know, and if those two, one of them can pull away, then they'll be safe.
Yeah.
But I think whoever wins 2 games, Shamiel, the last 2 games, they'll be safe.
They'll be safe. Okay, then just jumping to some other matches taking place this week. If you still want to go have a look and watch some 3rd division football, Jamestown and Silver Spurs playing at 8:30 on Saturday night. Are they waiting for the rugby match to finish before they play?
Maybe, yeah. The Storm is playing at 6:30. Maybe they're waiting for the rugby match.
Yeah. And then
it's the first time I've seen a Saturday night game at 8:30. It's normally Friday nights.
Yeah. And they're both at Hickory Road.
Yeah.
Well, both from Hickory Road. Both use Hickory Road.
So there's LFA football. We got to understand there's LFA football.
And load shedding and stuff
and
like
load shedding and stuff,
Yeah. Okay, some of the other matches there. Cape Town City versus Cape Omoyo. Junction and Premier. Greenwood and Vasco. That's going to be a tough match.
That'll be a nice game Friday night, 8:30, Solar Street.
Yeah. And then Jomos and Saxon. Yeah, so that's sort of a quick rundown of the matches. We'll look at the last matches next week.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. I think next week we're going to be sitting doing an in-depth thing on the relegation. I think the relegation fight next week. And we'll have a look at the permutations and see who's going to stay up. We think who's going to stay up. And hopefully the results go that way.
Yeah.
Because the results whenever we predicted.
Yeah, no, we are fraught in that.
Very, very.
Okay, so that's basically 3rd division. Just sad but exciting. Back into LFA football.
Yeah, listen, LFA football is now in full swing. I mean, you know, the fields are full. You know, seeing all the playing Coke on Sunday. I saw teams from other LFAs at our venue, and it looked very, very exciting. Teams are fit. Teams at different LFAs have got some nice quality talent. I saw some teams from South Peninsula, some teams from Hanover Park LFA. It was very interesting. But Mitchell's Plain is in full swing, Shamiel. They played Saturday. Obviously, Sunday was Coke.
Yeah.
The results on Saturday were Cedar Park 0, Beacon Spurs 0, Mowgli's 1, Seringa Spurs 1. Juventus 2, FC Tafelsucht 3.
Juventus not having a good season.
Not having a good season.
Every week there's a result.
Every week it's not a win, yeah. Liverpool, Portland's 3, Milano 0. Lentegeur 2, Westridge 3.
Westridge pulling in there. There's some good results. I know. Remember from last time also.
Yep. And Beacon City 2, Colville 2. That's a good result for Colville. Ikapa Sporting 1, Rockefellers 2, and Bale 2, Bayview 3. Now, I tried to get a log for the week, but they haven't given me a log. But the last log I had was Westridge were top.
Okay.
And I won again this week, so they should be top again.
Should be top again.
But upcoming fixtures on Saturday. Sunday, there's cup games. So this Saturday, league fixtures is Colville versus Ikapa, Cedar Park versus Beacon City, Juventus versus Rockefellers, Lentegeur versus FC Tafelsucht.
That should be a good game.
That should be a nice game.
Yeah.
Another nice game. Liverpool Portlands versus Westridge. That's going to be a nice one. Mowgli's versus Milano. Seringa Spurs also doing well against Bayview. And Bale versus Beacon Spurs. So there's big games again the weekend and Mitchell's playing.
Right, we're going to jump to Reigate LFA. Some results there. DNG Orient 1, Connoisseur Spurs 2, the Alberton Callies 2, Bridgetown 1, Everton Spurs 4, DLPKL is again that name. 4-1 win for Everton Spurs. Greenhaven Spurs losing 8-0 to Southend. Heath Athletic and Salt River Celtic drawing 1-0. Jordan Callies winning 3-1 against Oriental Gunners. And then looking at some fixtures coming up there this week. Heath Athletic hosting Bontevo United. Hazendal and Jordan Callies.
That'll be a nice game.
Yep. Greenhaven Spurs and Junction. Everton Spurs and Oriental Gunners. The Alberton Callies and Salt River Celtic. DNG Orient and Silver Spurs. That's going to be a tough game.
That'll be a nice game.
Yeah. Connoisseur Spurs and Southend, and Bridgetown versus DLP KLM. Yeah, we're not too much worried about the log at the moment. Still, only 6 matches played. Southend sort of top of the log. Jordan Kelly's also with Everton. All 3 on 16 points at Reigate. They're sort of tough contested.
No, it's hotly contested always.
Yeah.
Let's hit the Cecil League. There's 2 streams in the Cecil League, so we go to stream A. Glen Eagles 1, Spurs 7. Ikamfa United 0, Heideveld Female Football Academy 5. Marty's 0, Dangerous Heroes 1. Good result for Dangerous Heroes.
Good result.
And then Porsche 0, Cape Town Roses 15.
3 tries.
Yeah, listen, I looked at the score 4 times. I made sure it was right. 15.
Okay, big score there.
That's a big score for goal difference. And if we go to stream B, the results in stream B, we had Southern Stars. Sorry, I just want to get it quickly. My mistake there. We had Southern Stars versus... Hout Bay versus Azura. Let me get this right. Azura Academy 1, Hout Bay 6. Another big win for Hout
that's
Bay.
A good result for Hout Bay.
I'll get to the stream log now. Yeah. Magic Ladies 1, UCT 0. Big knock for UCT. UCT were top. Magic Ladies getting a good win at home. Yeah. RV United 3, Badgers 3. Good result for Badgers. Yeah. Southern Stars, eventually I'll get to that result. 0, Burnley 4. Yeah. So if we look at stream B, the log out, the results are just given. UCT had 7 from 7 until Saturday. Yeah. They've now got 21 points after 8. Magic Ladies are second, 18 after 8. And Hout Bay also got 18 points after 8. Those are the top 3. I think they're pulling away from the others. And if we look at stream A's log, that's hotly contested stream A.
Yeah. There's some good, some teams they're doing well in
Cape Town Roses on 18 points after 8. Spurs are second with 18 points after 7. And Dangerous Heroes on 16 after 8. And Heideveld Female Football Academy 15 after 7. Yeah. So that stream is very tight. Yeah, I think the other stream you're going to see Magic and UCT basically
sort of pulling
away, fighting for that.
Yeah.
But the Cecil League this weekend, there's some big games, Shamiel. I'm going to go through the games now. Just going to pick out a few. Marty's playing Spurs. That'll be a good one. Yeah. Glen Eagles playing Santos. And Cape Town Roses playing Ikamfa. That's stream A. And if we go to stream B, the fixtures in stream B, you got Southern Stars versus Badgers. Magic Ladies playing Hout Bay. Another big game. And Azura versus Burnley. That's the games this week.
Yeah, definitely. Some, I must say, the women's football definitely getting more exciting every year.
It is, eh?
And if you follow social media also, you'll see all the happenings at the ladies' football in terms of the results and how they're putting the teams together, which is great. Badgers making quite an impression there. Yeah. Very busy on social media and obviously trying to get attraction to their club and recording some good results.
Yeah, you've got to remember, Shamiel, in the women's football, there's always goals. You never see a 0-0, eh?
Yeah, true, eh?
You never see a 0-0. You're not going to see a boring game.
Then looking at some results in the Northerns League there. We've got Ravensmead. Nope. We've got Bellhouse Spurs 2, Bellstar 2, Eastern Rovers 5, Blue Downs no.
Sure.
UWC, some games postponed. Ravensmead game postponed. UWC postponed. United no. Matroosfontein no. And Valhalla 2, Bellville 1. And that's sort of the results of the matches that took place last week.
Okay.
Some matches coming up. On the Northerns League, Bellstar and Valhalla doing battle on Saturday. Bellville United and Eastern Rovers, Bishop Lavers and United, Blue Down Spurs facing Ravensmead, Matroos and Bellhouse Spurs, Riverside are playing UWC, and those are the matches taking place this week. And I think that especially the Northerns League, once the third division's over, you're going to see more sort of
you got your Matroosfontein, Riverside, all getting players back.
All those guys coming back.
Let's hit Cape Town Tigerberg. That's my LFA. Some big games again. Every week is big games in Cape Town.
That's probably the busiest LFA.
Yeah, and the most competitive. Anybody can beat anybody at any day. But let's start off this week. Let's get the results out the way. Boersig, who were high flying, second on the log. Boersig 2, Tableview 3. Big result for Tableview. Made a bit of a change to the log. Bellville City 0, Hanover Park 2. Yes, we went to Bellville City. It was tough. I was reduced to 10 men, or we were reduced to 10 men early in the game, and we had to, play with 10 men the rest of the game. We still pulled off a 2-0 result, so it was a good result for us. Domanville 0, Vasco 3. Good result for Vasco. Vasco picking up a lot of points. FN Rangers 1, Garden Village 3 in the derby.
Okay.
That's a derby. Garden Village, good result. I know Garden Village got 1 or 2 FN Rangers players that played ABC, and they're playing against their counterparts, so I'm sure it was hotly contested. The other team flying is Edgemead.
I see a big score
Kensington 0, Edgemead 6. Another win for Edgemead. That's 10 in a row, 10 out of 10. We'll get to the log a bit later. Raggersdal, another team. I think they've won 6 now on the trot. Wow, Raggersdal 2, Norway Parks 1. Wow. Yeah, Norway Parks tough to beat always. Good result for Raggersdal. Sunningdale 4, Saxons 0. Saxons still depleted with third division players still playing in the third division. So they'll strengthen. You'll see the results change in the next couple of weeks. Wynberg 7, Kells over 2. Good result for Wynberg at home.
Wynberg can score.
No, he can score lots of goals. Good result for Wynberg. They've been up and down, but this was a very good result for them. Kells over, struggling a bit this season. A lot of young players. But listen, they'll pick up points also, later in the season. And obviously Greenpoint had a bye. So if we look at the log quickly, in Cape Town Tigerberg, before we get to the fixtures for this week. So the log at the moment is Edgemead. 10 from 10, with a plus 33 goal difference, scored 38, 5 against. So Edgemead currently on 30 points. Tableview second on 25 points, also played 10 games. Boersig on 25 after 11 games, and Raggersdal on 22 after 10. So that's the top 4. Listen, this weekend, Shamiel, there's
sure
big
going to
games.
Be some exciting matches.
Yes, also. And I'm going to go through them quickly. Durbanville versus Garden Village, tough one for Durbanville. Durbanville are not having a good season this year. Edgemead versus Boersig, first versus third. Coach Graham Purdy against Coach Carl. Coach Carl used to be Coach Purdy's assistant at Durbanville. So it'll be a nice game. It's basically the mentor versus the apprentice. So that's going to be a great game. And I think it's going to be Edgemead. Edgemead's going to be tough for Edgemead, but they're at home. I think home ground advantage. They'll pip it.
Okay.
Kensington versus Hanover Park. We're off to Kensington this week. Hopefully we should get the points. Hopefully. Kells over Sunningdale. Sunningdale picked up some good results over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, they have,
And Kells over away is never easy, so that'll be a tough one. Another derby. Another Royal Road derby. Norway Parks versus FN Rangers. Now that is the real derby. In Royal Road, and that's going to be a tough one. There's no inch given or taken in that derby.
It should be a Parks win, but if in Rangers will have something different to say about it.
I don't want to call that. Derby's derby, Raggersdal versus Saxons. I think Raggersdal, Saxons still without quite a number of players. I think Raggersdal are on the run. I think they'll pick up the points there.
Ooh, this match is a good match.
Then,
Tableview.
The match of the round, besides the Edgemead one, is Tableview versus Wynberg. Wynberg last year's champions. Starting to get players back from the third division, starting to pick up a lot of points. Tableview been consistent, second on the log at home. Never easy to beat Tableview at home.
And also remember last year it was Wynberg St. John's, top of the log, Tableview in second spot all the time until a certain point.
Yeah, then Edgemead took over towards the end, But listen, I don't want to call it. I think it's tough. I somehow think that it could be a draw.
Okay.
Vasco versus Greenpoint, I'd back Vasco to win that one. So some big games coming up. I can tell you that next weekend there's even bigger games coming up in the Cape Town Tygerberg. But we'll get to that next week.
Next week. Okay, no problem. Guys, I think that's sort of it for us, from us, Andrew. It's sort of a cold evening this evening.
Sure, very cold.
And we've got a short show. I think we've got some things coming up, though, in the Cape Town football. We've got Coach Ashraf and Young Bafana going to a playoff.
Yes.
When is that happening?
The playoffs is a week after next.
Okay.
So it starts on the 3rd of June in KwaZulu-Natal.
Okay.
Sorry, the 5th of June, but they travel on the 3rd.
Yeah, so if we don't get hold of Coach Ashraf, we want to wish him best of luck for that. But maybe we'll have him next week. We'll chat to you about it, see if we can make it.
And we've been told that Junction Rovers, the 3rd division, the ABC playoffs will be held at the West Coast and will be the 1st and 2nd of July. So pen that into your diaries.
Okay.
And listen, and we got good news also, Shamiel. The engine is back up and running. We should have dates and everything over the next couple of weeks for that.
Yeah.
So we're all excited for the engine to get cracking again.
Yeah, your Cape Town version, you're probably looking at July. It's a bit different to previous years, obviously, because it's been delayed. But yeah, that at least is happening, Andrew, which is fantastic news.
Yeah, I think all those boys and girls are very happy, especially with the bumper girls division that they plan on having this year.
Yeah, and also we've got some tournaments coming up this year. I think we've got the Bayview in June sometime.
Yes, correct.
And we'll keep you up to date about all the tournaments happening.
Yeah.
We've got a topic of the week, Andrew. Did you think about it this week?
I think the topic of the week, we'll put something on Facebook for next week. We like the fact that one week where we put up a topic where we said about club and how you run a club, and there were a lot of comments. So I think let us put something up for next week, and let's get some feedback from you on what you'd like us to talk about. You know, we can talk about coaching, administration, anything to do with football that you want to talk about, be it conditioning. You know, tactics, whatever you want to talk about.
Anything on the field or
on the field or off the field.
Yeah.
You know, why don't you give us suggestions?
I was going to say.
And on our Facebook page on the show, and then, you know, we'll take it forward to next week.
Once after we've watched the show, comment us.
Yeah.
Comment on there on what you actually want the topic to be. And remember, what we do need is for you guys, if you're watching the show on YouTube or not, if you're on Facebook, go to YouTube, go to our channel, subscribe. We need you to subscribe. We're hoping to get a lot of subscribers. We got a target we set there, so we need you guys to subscribe and share the video on Facebook as much as possible. From me, Shamiel, that's it, and I'll see you next time.
Cheers.